What's up, everyone? Welcome to another round of the Friday Night Disaster Stream. It's been a while since I climbed in the chair here in the room to play some console games. But I happened to pick up, I had a little time on my hands today. I was at a game store, and I saw this item right here. I'm going to hold it up for the camera. It's the HD cable link for Sega Saturn. And I thought to myself, my God, I haven't played with my Sega Saturn for a long time, man. And I picked this thing up. There's a lot of options for your HDMI output of consoles and whatnot. And I know this is probably not the upscale super version that a lot of the pundits would have you buy. But yes, I know, Josh. But it works great, and more importantly, it was cheap, and it works with my capture card. Bam! I call it a win. And so I thought to myself, well, we're not doing Amigos tonight. How about we get in a little Saturn, a little Sega Saturn? So I've got my my trusty Saturn stick here. I'm ready to rock and roll, and I've got the Saturn here. I even get the close-up cam. You can see, look, there's my hand. It's amazing. And inside the Saturn is the ever-popular fin rear gimmick, if you will. The fin rear that will allow us to go into the realm of Saturn without discs. So it's a glorious thing. Now, I mentioned this in the pre-show. I don't know jack squat about the Saturn, if I'm honest. It's not... I've only, since I put the Fender in here, I've only played it a few times. And so I thought, well, maybe we should give this a shot, and hopefully some people out in the crowd might know something or another. So I'm just going to ask for some good advice on some stuff to try, and we'll kick the tires on this pound HD link cable, see how we do. Yeah, the fin rear, yeah, boy, Josh is on fire tonight, folks. Oh, good Lord. I got a bunch of Japanese stuff. I hear that's I hear Japan's where all the awesome crap's at, So I got some of that to try. I've got some European stuff, because, hey, we love the Europeans. Yeah, Fender like the wolf, by the way. Fender, he chased away the sun and swallowed the moon or something like that. Viking stuff, man. Let's just start off with something simple here. I should mention, by the way, this cartridge here in the back, this is a hacked action replay card. This is what I used before I got the Fenrir, but I'll leave it in there because it's got extra memory on it. Let's try a fighting game. Start off. Let's try X-Men Children of the Atom. I used to play that in the arcade. I'm a big fan of the X-Men. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, it's a rare Friday that I'm available. But since we're going to be taping some shows tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time if you're feeling froggy. We're going to be doing a Coco show, an ST show, and an Arcade Amiga show. They're all fun games. Okay. I think a lot of these Japanese fighting games require the 2 meg upgrade for the... Well, I mean, it seems self-evident, Duncan. Because every time I do the stream, it's a disaster. That's where it came from. This is the problem when you do what... Now, not so much of the Saturn, although we've started off on a bad note, but when you play the nutty... I mean, I'm looking around my room here. Sitting here's an MSX, TurboGrafx, Ataris. I've got my XEGS, the Mister here. I've got the Super Cassette Vision over here that I'm working on. And when you tend to play these kind of... when you try to play this stuff online with actual hardware, it's often very difficult. Let's put it that way. And so... the disaster was self-evident. I always like Cyclops and Omega Red. He's my guy. So yeah, that was, I will say, I came up with that one. It wasn't hard. I hope this cuts down on the load time. Here we go. I was a big fan of the X-Men cartoon back in the 90s, despite the fact that I was, you know, I had a job at IBM at the time for a good chunk of that time. But I was a big fan of the X-Men. I got into comics when I moved to Lexington, and I started collecting them, but I always kind of dug the X-Men. I was always a Marvel guy. And so in the early 90s, I was really getting into the X-Men, and I'd actually gotten hold of a copy. I've got a comic collection. I think I'm sure I've mentioned it, but I've got a comic collection, and I've got a complete run of the X-Men Volume 1 from 101 to the end of it, plus I've got about 50 or 60 of the pre-100s. So quite a few. First Sentinel, a lot of the real early stuff. Much like I've got an incredibly large run of Avengers as well. This had to be my favorite comic. So when this came in the arcade, I was like, holy moly. I couldn't believe it. It was like a miracle. It's funny, when me and Brent played Final Fight the first time, and we looked at how Final Fight worked, we were like, man, you could do anything with this setup, because you got to think that was kind of novel at the time, having the health bar and stuff, as stupid as that sounds. And we actually, we thought about the idea of having like a game. Of course, we thought about it in a Final Fight type situation, having games with superheroes in it and stuff. So clearly, we weren't the only ones that had that in mind, because it didn't take them long to pull that trick. Of course, when Street Fighter came out, we knew it was all going down at that point. They were going to have everything. I always liked Omega Red in the comics. He was a real tough guy. He was a handful. He could single-handedly take on the Avengers or the X-Men more often than not. Plus, he's a Russian guy. You know, he's a weird Russian experiment. He's sort of like the Russian Wolverine in a lot of ways. Except he seems more okay with it than Wolverine did. This seems to be playing pretty well, though. I like the, I mean, it looks great. These controllers are, I've got an official controller from Saturn, you know, and I've got an actual, somewhere in this menagerie, I've got the desktop controller. Oh, crap, I thought I killed him. But I don't use it that much, because it's really, I mean, everyone raves about it, but it's out. The buttons, oh god, the buttons on it are really cheap. I mean, and the joystick, it's really lackluster. But people love it. It's a lot like the NES Advance. I always heard how great that was, and I never liked it either. Alright, take this. I'm gonna take his turkey out here. I love it, man. That's the one thing that thwarts me. I like using this guy to drain the other guy's energy. It's one of the advantages this guy's got. I know this isn't a fighting game crowd. It's funny, I was looking at the new Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 is getting ready to come out. And I was looking at what makes it special, what's different about it, watching people play it. And there are so many interruptions in the actual fighting for the cinematics and stuff to go down. Marvel, to me, they went somewhere I didn't like. Oh man, that's not good. Anyway, I like that. That plays great. That's nice. The new stuff from them, they went a little bit overboard to me with the specials, and I just never got into what they, you know. And it started with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where I thought they were really going overboard. And man, the new Street Fighter, it's madness. The way it looks, it just doesn't look like it'd be that much smooth to me. But I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. What's up, Buck Owens? So let's see what we've got here, and we'll try some of these things. We're playing Saturn tonight, Buck. Battle Monsters and Die Hard. Let's see if we've got either one of those. Let's see here. Battle Monsters. Battle Monsters. We do have it. Hey, what's up, Adam? Thank you for subscribing, Adam. We appreciate that, man. Buck, I've got to ask: Are you a big fan of the Saturn? You're sort of an old school guy. It would be interesting to me to know. I have to say, I don't think I've ever heard of this, or I know I haven't played it. Ooh, that's pretty cool looking. Oh, it's got a versus. Let's see what the. I'm just gonna have a look here at the options. Let's see what we've got here. Never played one, huh? Yeah. Listen, I can dig it, man. Oh, is this a fighting game? Hold the phone here. It's funny how you. I'll tell you something, Buck. I never bought this Saturn. This was Brent's Saturn. He just. Oh my God. Oh yes. This is what I'm talking about right here. Oh God, yes. Yes. This is what I'm looking for right here. Look at this craziness. My God, who to pick? So many twins. Let's try. I gotta try Frankenstein here. What's a demo? This was a suggestion on the Saturn here from Vader, the man they call Vader. It's called Battle Monsters. Look at this. I like the tarot card thing too. Looks like we're fighting a guy who doesn't look like he belongs in this game. Man, I hope this works. Oh, God, yes. This looks so good. Oh, it's got scaling. You know, didn't these guys that make this, now that I think about it, I think I saw this game mentioned on the worst fighting game ever series. And it wasn't for this game, but it was for another game they did. Man, the controls in this. So that, I'm trying to figure these out. Frankenstein, not what I call a speed demon. There's his, oh. Looks like there's a jump button. There's multiple jump buttons. What do these do? Oh God, I'm getting crushed here. Oh no, my candles. Hey Picard, what's going on, dude? You're just in time. Okay, I'm gonna just try to hit this guy. And he is beating my brains. And I'm gonna have to put this at like a lower level. No, not on this thing. It's not. We were just talking about that, Picard. Look at. Did you see that Frankenstein just tipped over in midair? Okay, he has a dash. My God, this guy's just cleaning my clock. Okay, maybe Frankenstein wasn't the best guy to start off with. He seems rather unconventional. He's got some nice Dockers on. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to switch guys, and I'm going to lower the difficulty. You know, that looks cool, though. I mean, that's not bad. I'm stuck. Vader, you've done it again. You know, Super Street Fighter 2 for the Amiga isn't the worst. In fact, it's probably the best of the Street Fighters on there. They made the guys tiny. Okay. We got to try this again. This is too good. Naxal Sauce, or Naxit. I'm not surprised that Clean was involved in this one. Picard, are you picking up Street Fighter 6? Oh, man. Yeah. There's one out there, though, because I've played it. Very easy. Punch, kick, appeal, jump, jump, jump. So the top buttons all jump, so you don't use any of the top buttons. Okay. That helps. Wow. Well, we were talking. It looks like there's a lot of interruptions in the gameplay. A lot of little cinematic moments in there. You know, I'm also not a big combo guy, so those fighting games sort of left me behind. Man, how's this guy fight with no head? Let's try someone that's conventional. If we can. How about old Bird Boy? Sky. Let's try him. The world map. The bird is the word. Forest of Sioux. What the heck does that mean? Chili and pepper. I love it. This is, okay, here we go. Okay, we got that. What does that do? Oh, it's just like a taunt. So really, it's just a 2-button game. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as I know the rules. Oh. That fireball's kind of no good. Oh, I did another one there. Come on. Yeah. Man, these things looked at the jumping in Virtua Fighter and said, "Hold my beer." It's super floaty. It looks like Ronald McDonald had kids, basically twins, like evil twins. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Demo. This is my kind of stupid. This is like, you know, I love garbage. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, and I like Kazumi Ninja and all that stuff. I've got those. That's one of the few games I actually own for the Jag. You know, there's something to be said for these. You know, I came from the, you know, I had an Amiga for a long time, and I was desperate for fighting games. And of course, we got Body Blows. And, I mean, I knew there were some good ones, but we didn't get them. I didn't know about them for a long time. And so when I moved to the PC, I was still desperate for fighting games. And I bought every fighting game that came down the pipe. I mean, I've got Pray for Death and FX Fighter and a One Must Fall, everything I could find. Now, One Must Fall, of course, is awesome. But most of them were not that good. And eventually they started making really good ports on the PC. But man, I went through every kind of crummy fighting game there was on every computer trying to find something decent. The consoles had all the good ones. Bikini Karate Babes. Is that on here too? My cup runneth over. Okay, here comes, this is the chick. Was she a ballerina or a fairy? Oh, can you jump up on that? Man, this chick's gotta be dizzy. I'm trying to figure out how to do these moves. That's the one I've definitely got. Oh, so you can jump up there. Mana, okay. So there must be something you can only do. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I sheared that. Did you see that? I sheared that statue came sheared off. Gosh, I wish I could figure out what I was doing. This guy's got a dash. Let's see what his dash is. Oh! Huge fireball to the ball. That didn't work out too good. Ooh, you know that's garbage. Listen, I'm taking all requests. No game too stupid. Oh yeah, the bite. You just got pecked. These dashes for this guy aren't bad. He's got that one, and he's got... Oh! He's got that one. Ooh. She can do some damage with that stuff, though. I like to get this super peck off. That was cool. The old super peck. Get her, get her, get her, get her. Yeah! I'm going to try one more round here, and then we'll move on. I can play this all night. Oh, I got to beat her again. Dadgummit. I think I can take her now. Oh, check it out. I mean, I was flat out flying there. That fireball is nice when you can... Oh, look at that. That's a perfect round right there. Yeah. That fireball is excellent when you've got them hurt. Complete victory. You got that right. Oh, now we got to fight Frankenstein. Let's see if it's any better with someone that knows what they're doing. Oh! He's a nimble fellow. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Oh, full body slam. Oh, no. He's... Oh! Get out of there, kid. This guy needs a good pecking. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! Man, if he gets hold of you, you're done, son. Oh, man, now he's reveling. Okay. All right, Frank. Time for my next strategy. Oh, they can build up energy. Oh! Oh! You get that fireball in midair. Oh, yeah, super peck. Super peck. You gotta be careful trying to super peck this guy, though, because he'll grab you. That's what got me killed in the first round. Yeah. Peck of death. You know, it'd be tough to be a dude. Like, a man's body with bird feet and a bird head. Like, what's the poop situation right there? You talk about rolling in somebody's car. I've played 4 and 5. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Rob. Rob, you've got every console on Earth. I'm sure you have a Saturn sitting around the house somewhere. Yeah, it did. It was no good. They fixed it. It just took a couple years. I see, you know, he's sitting on that grab. You see that? There it is. Super peck to the face, son. Yeah. All right. Vader, that's a winner, my friend. That is a winner. All right, we're going to move on. I can sit here and play that all night. That was gold. That's solid gold money. Battle monsters. All right, DS. Hold on, let me try to reset this thing. DS recommended that we try out. Is it going to let me reset it? Here we go. Die Hard. So we're going to try Die Hard next, and then we'll try Rise 2. How bad can it be? One would ask. Ooh. I like the intro for this thing. This was I'll be honest with you, I mentioned I got this from the Brent. The Brent just sort of abandoned it, and I ended up having 2 of these. I've got another one over here, but it's non-functional. And you can see if you look at the screen right here, there's this little toggle switch. Brent and his buddy put that on there. It's PAL and NTSC, I think is what it does. It does something like that. All right, let's see if Die Hard's on here. Die Hard, here it is. Let's see, did she say Die Hard Trilogy or Die Hard Arcade? Let's look here. I don't know if you're still in here. Die Hard Arcade. This is a real Saturn, brother. Right here. You're looking at it. My hand, see, woo. That's it. Let's go with Die Hard Arcade. Whoa. A Doug appearance? What's going on, Doug? We're playing some Saturn tonight, man. Don't tell me that, Doug, you're a Saturn guy. I'd be stunned. All right, we're going to try Die Hard Arcade here, as suggested. Oh, man. Come on, Doug. Get on the trolley, man. Sega's got they've got some good stuff. Now, that one I played Picard. The opening's a little bit too blue for me to play on stream. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Huh? I don't even know what that means. Let's go with that. Oh, man. What is that chick wearing? What? 2 seconds in, they're killing suckers. Hey, Dreamcast is awesome, dude. I've got one of those as well. It's actually sitting right here. Oh, man, I'm in. Let's see what the controls are here. Oh, yeah. We're getting some of that, oh, man. Oh. There we go. Oh, I can pick up drugs. Oh, I didn't get everything. You can get a SD solution for the Dreamcast as well. It's quite good. Oh, that ain't good. Very cinematic. I will say the Dreamcast is actually the first Sega console I ever had. You know, unfortunately for Sega, I just waited until I heard you could pirate games for it, and then I was in, brother. By that time, it was on the way out, unfortunately for Sega. Oh, man. Could have shot him, didn't bother. Is that a present? This doesn't seem right, does it? A battle. Yeah, who needs a gun? Do I have to go through there? Okay. Well, yeah, I did a little bit of that back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I didn't get a chance to do anything. Come here. Yeah, get up. Uh-oh. Well, that guy must have been, he thought he was tough, but no. That's the way you take care of the end boss. Hey, Doug. I saw you tweeted about the AGA Kickstarter today. I would be interested. Are you going to cover that thing on the show? I'd be interested in your thoughts on the subject. It's been quite a subject of debate on the various discords and communities that I've been seeing. And I saw a lot. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, I saw that Dan Wood's involved, and of course Amiga Bill, and a lot of big players. Oh, very good. I'm gonna keep going here for a minute. This is pretty cool. I actually this would be really fun with 2 players. I have a feeling he'll grant you an interview, Doug. I've got a sneaking suspicion you're on. Man, this doesn't seem like a safe thing to shoot off at a building. Look at this guy. What are you laughing at? I've got a missile launcher. Oh, now I don't. Maybe that's what was funny. It's like fighting Meatloaf from Rocky Horror. Oh, gosh. Here we go. This combat's not bad, actually, for working in 3D. Hey, Doug, if you're still in here, what did you make of the that mini MiG with the 68,000 slot on it that Chris Edwards was showing off last week? You gonna get your hands on one of those? I'd be interested in seeing you kick the tires on one of these things, especially given our. I think we have a unique perspective on these since we've tooled around with the Amiga for so many years. I found it it's an interesting and unusual piece of kit, that's for sure. Ha! Yeah. I love the chick that fell in the dumpster. Good stuff. This guy's got a flip kick. I got it off one time. Let's just shoot everyone. That's easy. Oh, fire extinguisher. Oh, no, it's a spray bottle. It's a wrestling maneuver. It'd be cool if you could light that on fire. That's pretty good, man. I like that. Not bad. All right, we're going to move on because I want to try that Rise, too. You've got one too, DS? You're kidding me. This is a rare chat room where 3 Amiga owners are piled together to watch them play Saturn. I don't blame you, Doug. I'll be honest with you. I've got 2 Amigas sitting up here. One of them was donated to me to give away at Boat Fest for charity by one of our Discord members. So I'm guessing they didn't get my... In fact, it's even got the the accoutrement that lets you play other cores, and they never even fooled with it. You know, I mean, the Amiga, I was surprised that this new one didn't have USB ports or some sort of HDMI output. I don't know if that's a limitation of the core. Or, I mean, that's what killed the Amiga for me, was you have to deal with the same. I mean, I want something that has HDMI. I'm out of the multi-sync monitor game, brother. I'm done. All right, let's see if they've got this return. That wasn't bad. Oh, here it is. Okay, Picard. This one's on you, brother. Hey, DS, do you use that thing much? Yeah, I think me and Doug got on the second round of those. Yeah. What do you think about that as what do you think about a 68,000 socket on one of those boards? It is real. I mean, it's wacky. There's no doubt that it's wacky. It's already loud. I'm turning this down a little bit. Let me turn this down. That's the only lick that was for Queen right there. Yeah. Hey. That's the beautiful... Oh, but look at this array of guys we can pick from here. That's different. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Let's try, War. Ugh. Is this an adventure? Because it didn't have an intro or a cinematic or anything. I was kind of surprised. Oh, yes. I've heard speculation on that, Doug. You're not the first person to think that. And I've also heard people wondering about the Buffy. Buffy making an appearance sometime in the future. I will say, it's odd to me that one would spend all that money and then get an accelerator for something that is not real. I mean, you could get a lot of Amiga for the amount of money it costs to get that thing and an accelerator, and you're actually having the real Amiga. Now, debates aside, God, that guy didn't give me any love. Engage. By the way, DS, that was a good call on the Die Hard. I did enjoy that. We're trying to get these buttons. I mean, I can't get a second to think. Also, here we go. Okay, we're turning down the difficulty on this thing. Oh. I will say this, in this game's defense, already, it's an actual fighting game with where you could actually pick other guys, I remember when I got the first one, I was absolutely baffled that you couldn't pick between guys. Horrible. I'm going to knock the difficulty down here and try this again. If possible. That music is too much. Maybe I can turn the volume down too. Let's see here. Difficulty 12. Okay. Let's put it on 0. Let's put it on 1. And music volume way down. Even those menus are stupid. Quit. Okay. I mean, they really ditched the backstory and everything. You don't get anything here. That guy looks pretty cool. Necroborg. He's in the other dead robots. Oh, of course. All those robots. That's a very colorful kaleidoscope of loading. Okay, give me 1 second. No, you're set on 1. Stop destruction. Okay, there's that. These punches aren't that good. Okay. My God. You're on 1. How am I getting my... How do we get the... Let's get a maneuver. No! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, man. Look at the timer. My God. Okay.
Necro-Walk wins.
Okay, let's try to be a little more blocky. Oh, would you stop? This guy fights like a savant guy. He's like spinning crazy, or a taekwondo guy. This stuff takes too long. This guy's got lightning. How do I get that? Oh! I want lightning. No! Oh! Look at the timer!
Walk wins.
Alright, I'm gonging this sucker. It stinks. You were vindicated, Picard. It's horrible. If that's what you were after, mission accomplished. Let me see what else we got here. Did we get anybody out? Did we ask for anything else here? I can't do Phantasmagoria. That one's too... Burning Rangers, eh? I've heard of that. Is that the firefighting one? Listen, the Saturn can't do it all. You know what I mean? Burning Rangers. Here it is. Is mass destruction... Oh, okay. Yeah, now you got some good ones. Here we go. I'll try all those. So far, it's been a mixed bag, you know. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. Man, I'm tickled pink with this HD link cable, I gotta say. For what I paid for it, this thing's doing a great job. There's a song. Time for Burning Rangers, some laid-back jazz. We'll turn the volume up a little bit. I can't hardly hear the music. You're singing that?
Got it.
Okay, let's get into this here. Story mode. Mail. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was... It got better. My bad. Man, this is an easy choice. Are you kidding me? I'll take Mel Tillis. Stuttering never looked so good. What? You're kidding me. It's got voice activation.
Okay,
well, we don't have
are you
that.
ready? I'm going to take you through the basics. Mastering these techniques are critical to becoming a ranger. I'm Chris Parton, the leader of the Burning Rangers, and your navigator for this exercise.
Chris always
Thank God
monitors
we know
our
her
situation
age.
and provides us with updates. Make sure you listen to her carefully, because it may save your life.
Uh-huh.
Press the navigation call button when you are lost, and I'll try to help you out. This is Reed Phoenix. He'll be helping you with the basics.
Relax. Don't be nervous.
You know, you don't like your son when you name him Lead Phoenix.
Are you ready?
that
Press
name
the R
sucks.
button to look to your right.
He got over like a Lead Phoenix. Alright, enough of this. Let's go. Ah! Unskippable cutscene.
Do you see that fuel tank? Now look to your left by pressing the L button. Now you should see a door. Use the L and the R buttons to rotate the camera, okay?
Now let's begin.
Follow Reed. Use the D-pad to move in the direction you want to go.
Yes, yes. I'm not
Can you see that gap ahead? Don't worry about it. Just keep running. You'll automatically clear small gaps. Follow me.
You should be able to look around corners by pressing the L and R buttons.
I did it.
There are 3 different types of doors and hatches that are striped and color-coded.
Come on.
You have free access through blue striped doors. To open yellow striped doors, you must find and activate a switch.
Yeah.
Switches can often be found right next to the doors, but some may be located in different rooms. Red doors cannot be opened. Once they're closed, that's it. Also,
thought that
you
was
need
a
to
good
know
idea?
that there are doors that only work in one direction. You can only enter the door from the blue stripe side.
We have doors here that only open for the band one direction.
Okay,
Let's go.
next exercise.
That was an exercise?
Dallas, I'd like to introduce you to Big Landman. He's our most
Who?
skillful ranger. He's a veteran firefighter, and you might have seen him on TV or in the newspapers.
He's the face of the Burning
Ranger
Ranger.
can never be too
Big
careful.
Land
If you
Man.
don't understand what I'm talking about, don't worry. You'll
Is that his
understand
porn
what I'm saying
name?
later.
Big Land Man's carrying his own
Now we'll show
gigantic
you how to use your
novelty-sized
jetpack.
pack of smokes.
You can jump up by pressing the jump button.
Well,
If you
duh.
press the jump button while in the air, your jetpack will deliver an extra boost that allows you to jump higher and get more distance.
Uh-huh.
Here, watch me, and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, God. Uh-huh.
Big is on the platform above and to your left. Now press and hold the camera button and use the D-pad to locate him.
Can you see him?
Yes.
Okay, now jump onto the platform where Big is standing.
Good. I think you've got it.
Thank you, Big.
Now, press the action button.
Oh.
When you find a console panel with a light on, stand next to it and press the action button. Some doors can be opened this way. Reed is standing next to the door you just opened. Now go find him.
Okay.
Well done, rookie.
That would see.
Okay,
They
let's
must
go
be.
to the next
They must
room.
have a real low
Now,
threshold
pay
for
attention.
employees
This is
here.
very important. The crystals. Crystals are concentrated forms of energy.
They are.
Using its energy, our suits generate a shield which protects us from all fire hazards.
Seems like you should install that technology in buildings.
Okay, now collect all the crystals in the room. Tillis, hello? Is there any...
Well done, rookie.
There we
Okay,
go.
let's move
Oh
on.
crap!
Tillis, meet Sho. He's a new recruit and our newest member.
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm a Barney. Man, I am psyched. Becoming a Burning Ranger is way cool. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, let's go back to our
Can we
training
set him on
exercises.
fire, please?
Now you'll learn how to put out fires. Use your pulse laser by pressing the action button.
Hmm?
Here, I'll show you how.
That puts out fires? Not water?
The pulse laser absorbs the flame's energy and transforms the energy into crystals. Your
Huh.
shield increases with each crystal you collect, so it's a very good idea to collect as many crystals as possible.
How odd.
Now it's your turn. Put out the fire and collect the crystals.
Right. Okay.
Firefighting is a fundamental part of your job. Always try to extinguish any fire that you can.
Well,
Be
duh.
able to recognize the intensity of the fire by its color. Red flames are weak.
Yeah.
Generally, one shot will
No
extinguish
kidding,
them.
Rob.
But the blue flames, which you see there, are much tougher to put out.
Ooh.
Several shots from your pulse gun are needed to put these
Advanced
flames out.
fire.
So be careful when you see different colored flames. Next, let me introduce you to the laser blast. Press and hold down the action button for a few seconds. Then release the action button. This allows you to discharge a very powerful blast. Look at the gauge at the bottom of the screen to monitor your charge. Release the button when the gauge is full.
Yes, yes.
Showtime!
God, is that what I sound like? Oh.
Laser blasts are extremely powerful, but remember crystals cannot be formed when hit with them. So keep an eye on your energy level before using a laser blast.
Tillis, use the laser blast to put out the fire in front of you.
Tillis, you can do better than that. Don't forget,
What do you mean I did
won't
it?
get any crystals with a laser blast. Okay, let's go to the next room.
Okay, now how to pull off an evasive maneuver.
Ooh.
Before an explosion occurs, you'll hear a whistling sound. If you press down on the D-pad before the explosion, you will automatically avoid the blast. Reed will demonstrate this for you.
Watch carefully.
Tillis, it's your turn.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Do it again.
What's the jump button again?
Do it again.
Damn, I should have paid attention. I was reading something.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Can I leave?
Okay, this is the last part of our training exercises. This is the last exercise, but the most rewarding part of our job. The rescue and transport of survivors to the burning ship.
It's pretty basic. All you need to do is walk up to the survivor.
The most important thing to remember is that you need to have at least 5 crystals in order to generate enough power to transport the survivors.
What?
Okay, let's try it. Don't forget to collect the 5 crystals first.
Yeah. Hang on, dead guy.
Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport.
Oh, you're beaming him out of here.
Simple, isn't it?
That was the last recruit that
Hopefully,
went through
you
this.
should be ready for the mission now.
Don't worry, I'm sure. Well, you'll be okay.
Couldn't call that a ringing
Got an
endorsement.
emergency signal. Burning Ragers, let's go.
What is the shoes situation here? Okay. It's Mega Man cosplay. I don't know, Doug. I was just wondering that too. Well, you took a 10-minute tutorial.
First
Time to
all
go fight
Rangers,
fire.
The energy core temperature is reaching dangerous levels.
Ooh,
Reports
dangerous.
confirm that workers are still trapped inside. Rangers report to the emergency staging area for immediate transport.
Bam.
Show and Big, take point and contain the spread of the fire for the rescue team.
Roger.
Tillis and Reed, proceed to the
Oh.
control room located underground in basement level number 1.
Roger.
Here we go. Oh, man. That ain't good.
The fire is spreading faster than I thought. Tillis, be careful.
We probably shouldn't have sent you by yourself in retrospect. Oh, no.
I'm here to save you. Hold on.
Just sit there in a cowardly way.
Scared.
Stay calm. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport. Transport complete.
Yeah.
Here's the first one.
What's that mean?
Listen for a sound before the explosion, okay, Tillis?
This is Tillis.
Keep moving forward.
Ow! Camera control. Camera control.
You'll be able to go from there. Don't
Oh,
depend
God.
on your shield too much.
Cameras are an issue. Yeah.
Go up.
Firefight would be cool if you could just shoot the fire with lasers and that would work. That'd be awesome. And you could beam survivors out. Here we go. Ooh.
Looks like the shutter won't budge. There should be an emergency override switch nearby. Try locating it.
Yeah.
Tillis, Sector D-101 has an elevator leading underground. Head towards
Ooh.
Sector D-102 where the plant site is located.
Okay. Oh, God! Oh, no! I like how she fixes her hair.
Speed machine has been destroyed. I've secured this area. Rangers, use extreme caution.
Man, where am I?
Listen for any sounds. They'll help you avoid explosions.
Oh, missed. Oh, there's a guy.
Calm down, it's okay.
I think he's dead.
I can't believe my eyes.
You can count on me.
Oh, God.
Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport. Transport complete. Well done,
Right.
Tillis.
Uh-oh. The door I can't get through? Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a level up there. I can get up there.
Tillis,
been this
that's
way?
the wrong way.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay, okay, okay. Can't go that way. Help me, DS. Somebody.
This is Tillis.
Go up.
Burning Rangers on the Saturn. Go up. I knew that much. Maybe I can jump up there. Oh, God. How can I get up there? Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right. Get up there. Oh, that ain't good.
Eek!
No, 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 no. Get in there. Go through the door. Yes.
Cross that bridge and proceed through the door. Your shield's
Oh!
breaking up.
I hate that noise. No. That's it. Burning Rangers. It burned me. Not bad. I mean, it could be fun if you had more patience than I do. I don't have those kind of patience. I can tell you that right now. Ranger down. Listen, I don't have what it's, I don't have the makings of a Burning Ranger. I'm more of a, like, slightly warm Ranger, maybe even lukewarm. Let's try Sega Rally Championship as asked for by the Flak. Let's give that one a whirl. I think I played that, the real machine. My buddy had the arcade machine for that. Let's see here. Let's see if there's an American version of it. Let's see, guys. Sega Rally Championship. Ooh, plus Netlink. Ooh. What's this mean? Made in USA. Yeah. No kidding. All right, here we go. Well, I mean, the 3D on it was of its time. Plus, this game, when they put this thing together, the internals on it are bizarre. It's got two different chipsets. It was hard to program for. Sega The release on this thing was idiotic. I'm sure you know most of the tale on this, but Sega not at their best. This is that they were tipping over and killing themselves real quickly. Yeah, start that sucker. All right, now we're getting some driving going here. Man, it's tough. I wish this thing had analog sticks. That's one thing. I mean, I know they've got that weird Dream stick, but let's just play practice here. Let's see here. I don't know if there's much of a difference. Let's go that one. Desert, forest, mountain. Let's start off with the desert. What's a Lanza? Is that a car? All right.
3, 2,
Oh yeah.
1, go.
Here we go. You get 2 views. I don't like the in-car view in this particular game. You know, my buddy had, I know the one he had a touring car was the game he had. It was pretty fun. My buddy also had, what's that mean? My buddy also had a, the Sega Rally, no, Virtua, it was Virtua Racer. He had 3 or 4 of them chained up in his basement. My buddy was rich and had a huge arcade down there, so we'd all get in there, and he had the machines that had the TVs on top, so people can watch you play, you know, watch your screen. It's really awesome. He's got a pinball collection that's unbelievable.
Very long, easy right, baby.
Oh, the arcade. Well, we're actually going to 2 arcades. Sorry, I looked at Rob's message instead of driving. The old Northern Arcade they've got a lot of brand new pinball machines. That's sort of their claim to fame. Is they've got a huge selection of like the newest ones, all like the bands and stuff. That's one of the only places around where I've gotten to play any of the new ones, which is great. They've also got a nice selection of classic machines. Some real good stuff, including some color vector. I think they had a Tempest up there, a Star Wars. They have a lot of good stuff up there. So it should be a lot of fun. And then the other place we're going is Billy Bob's, or I can't remember what the exact name of it. It's an old. They've got the old Rocket Fire Explosion band. The only one around this is maybe the only one of the only ones on Earth that's still in operation. And you can actually go in there. Maybe we'll go there and have some pizza, some god-awful pizza. Pay a ton of money for it. But this is if you're coming to see us, you've got to stop by and see the Rocket Fire Explosion, in live and in the flesh, because you may never see them again, and they ain't getting any younger. Hey, Cammy, what's going on, man? I haven't got to play Pulp Fiction yet, so I would like to try that. I love the film. It's so good. We'll shoot some footage while we're there, man. You know, sadly, unfortunately for me anyway, maybe for you guys that were interested, the Boat Fest is on the exact same weekend as the Bigfoot Festival. Oh, come on! Alright, I'm going to try another track. That wasn't bad. This thing screams for a better controller. Yeah, we'd love to have you up here, Cammy. You can Tasmania, get the first flight out of Tasmania to Charleston. I think they run dailies out there. Okay, let's try this one now. This isn't bad. This is not bad. It is funny how much this reminds me of like the low-end Dreamcast. That's basically... Doug mentioned it. It's not wrong. It's like when he mentioned the Dreamcast, this is like this sits nicely between the Genesis and the Dreamcast. The problem they had though was just, you know, so many screw ups. Oh man, this is a tougher one. I mean, the Sega CD, of course, the 32X, the launch of this, not giving the anyone any notice they were going to launch it, which was dumb. That's probably one of the wackiest things that ever happened at E3 was the launch of the Saturn. A lot of people say the Dreamcast was killed by piracy, but I can tell you right now, that's a sucker's story. The real story is the Dreamcast was DOA'd. It was because of the PlayStation 2. Everyone I knew was, even if they liked the Dreamcast, they were waiting for a PS2 because the PS1 had been a monster. You know, I mean, yeah, piracy on it didn't do any favors, but I mean, they were pretty much boned and everyone, like I said, everyone was waiting for the PlayStation 2. You know, and then, of course, you can tell by the sales numbers that the PlayStation 2 did unbelievably well. So, gosh, this thing is hard to control with this gamepad. This is.
Easy right, easy left.
Even when you're trying to like,
Long, medium right.
even when you're trying to skid around the corners, it's just real tough.
Easy right.
Well, we failed at that. We might as well fail at the last one. Hey, Jerry is super duper talented. I've always been a big fan of hers. I used to listen to her. She was in the first time I ever heard of her was on Shane Monroe's old show, Retro Gaming Radio. He interviewed her. Of course, him and his buddy just drooled all over the whole time. But you know, she was responsible for that C64 chip gimmick. She was involved in that version of the Atari TV game that you could actually. They put all the stuff on there so you could actually put an Atari cartridge slot on it. She was involved in that. She's done a bunch of neat stuff. You know. It's funny that you mentioned that, Cammy, because you would think, I don't know, man. It's a shame that more ladies aren't into retro computing. I mean, there are some. I mean, obviously you're into it, but I don't know how. I don't know how inviting the fellas have been. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's one of those wacky things. Like, I would love, like, we have some Patreons that are ladies. Of course, you know, we're good buddies with the Macintosh librarian, you know, and she's kind of doing her thing. You know, I love it when the ladies come out and go and get into the classic, you know, retro gaming scene, the classic gaming scene. Hey, the two great chicks that were at Coco Fest, I love those. There's Amy and her. I can't remember the other lady's name. They were a hoot out there. You know, there's definitely room for more ladies to get involved. You know, I mean, granted, they didn't. A lot of the girls don't have any nostalgia for these machines from back in the day, because it was a boys' club back then. But I hope, you know, girls have gotten into video games a lot more in the last couple years, and so hopefully, when retro gaming is 20 years from now, they'll have more ladies. Taylor, thank you, Adam. But hopefully, we'll have more ladies that get involved. You know, in the thing. Oh yeah, Doug. I mean, I'm not saying they're not inviting. I'm just saying I wish there were more takers. I guess is what I'm saying. Oh, you met her, Rob? Neat. You would think that, you know, California was it California Extreme you were at? Oh, you're at Mega 30. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I will say, my experience at festivals and stuff is limited. I've only been to a few. But there were, you know, there were not what I would call a ton of ladies at Cocoa Fest, but there were some there. There were more than 2 or 3, you know. That's for sure. What was the next one we wanted to try here? It was, let me see here. I gotta have a rewind here. Keep going. And someone suggested something else. Sega Mass Destruction. Let's try that. That sounds kind of cool. Mass Destruction. Hey, what's up, Mitsuyama? Yeah, and I will say, Doug. Yeah, absolutely. You know, Ash was on the Amigathon a couple years ago. Super nice. Her popularity's off the charts. You know. I've never met Lemon. I've watched a little bit of her stuff, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know Trista Byte, so I'll check her out. Her, I don't know. Yeah. Everybody's got their thing, too, you know? I mean, we got DS in here. There you go. Oh, okay. I'm sure you got over, Cammy. I may have to play some Street Fighter in your honor in a minute. That's why I haven't tried a Street Fighter on here yet. This is pretty cool. No kidding, Doug. Okay. What is she, what's her bag, man? She's not an Amiga person, is she? Hey, look at this. Look at the sugar tongue on Doug. Are you kidding me, Doug? Hey, how long did it take you to fly out to California from where you're at, Cammy? That seems like that'd be a heck of a long drive, or a long flight. It'd be a heck of a long drive, too, come to think of it. You know, this is not the same game that I played on the 3DO, is it? Because if it is, I love that game. Let me see. Now I'm kind of curious. That game had an awesome soundtrack, too. Whoops. Okay, alright, let's go. Select campaign. I guess we'll go that one. Let's see. Select tank. Okay, okay. This is not what I'm familiar with. Ooh. Cheetah, Cobra. We don't want slow. Let's just go with the average here. That's it, Doug. That's the one. Return Fire. That thing is awesome on the 3DO. And a soundtrack that's off the charts. That's got its roots on the Amiga, too, right? There's an Amiga sort of rendition of that. Republican Army. Destroy water reserves. That doesn't seem right. Alright. Wipe out 3 settlements? This seems horrible. Oh, wow. What a deal. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. On the phone now. I mean, this is simple, but I like the look of it. Now, this has a distinctive retro feel even from back then. Hey, shoot. Oh, there it is. Time to wreck some suckers. You're a guy with a gun. Yeah. Okay. This is like, this sort of reminds me of Desert Strike in a tank. Which I don't get a problem with that. How much fun would Desert Strike be if it was like, oh man, look at that. That's cool. How much fun would Desert Strike be if it was like Silkworm? You know, where like one guy can drive the tank around? That'd be awesome. Those are armaments. I thought we were trying to shoot them. Come here, you. Man, do I have a flamethrower in this thing? I do. Ah, yeah. Heat seekers. Alright, DS, you might be on the winner here. This is more my speed of game. This is old school, man. Oh no! I like that. That's pretty slick with the bomber. I hope these are the settlements I'm supposed to be destroying. I haven't seen the water reserves yet. Oh, I'm off the map here. Does this have any sort of multiplayer in a DS? Okay, I'm off the reservation here. Oh, you sucker, hiding, eh? I think I got him. I have no idea where I'm going. Does it give a map? No. Let's see what the buttons do. That turns that on and off. Whoa! Here we go. Let's see, where am I? Okay. Okay. I need to go west. Just like the band. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can blow through those. Awesome. Oh, we found the water. Yeah. This is very much like, this reminds me an awful lot of Return Fire. And that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, screw you, pal. Let's see what I've missed here. I think there was some more stuff this way. Yep, I knew it. There's the coast. Yep, here it is. Well, listen, the game lives up to its name. There's no doubt about that. Hey, Super Tech Boy. Welcome in, my friend. We are playing Saturn games, and by request from a DS here, we are playing a game called Mass Destruction, which I'm digging. This is my favorite one so far tonight. Oh, except for maybe that crazy fighting game with Frankenstein. That was pretty awesome, too. Bam. Find the extraction zone, eh? Yeah, that's what you get. Okay. Let's bring the map up and see where that's at. Okay, da-da-da. Yeah. Where am I? Okay, it's straight south and a little bit west. You little suckers. Like, yeah, yes. I love it. Red alert. I did play that a little bit back in the day. Wow, look at that. That's kind of neat. Bam. That's a winner right there. That's what I said, Tech. Great minds, man. You're right. By the way, I just read that, Camby. You're right, man. Desert Strike, that formula could work with a new... Okay, they need to do something with that. I'm telling you, I'd love to see it with a tank and a plane. You know, over the net. That'd be awesome. All right. Hey, let's have another suggestion. Anybody got one for us on a really cool Saturn game here? These have been great. This last batch has been good. You know, well, I'm going to... And since Cammy's in here and she mentioned, I'm going to try one of these Street Fighter games I've got in here. Because I saw that they had Street Fighter, the collection on here. You know, Desert Strike was I love the engine in it more than I like the game itself. You know, I wish it was more, oh, good choice. I wish it was more arcadey than it was. To me. That's just me. I like a good arcadey. I like a good arcadey game. That one there was just a little bit too much, you know, map flipping. You know, there are things you could do now. Wow, I don't have 3 on here. Let's see if I've got it in the Japanese side. Oh man, that had Street Fighter the movie. Oh man, that's a beauty. Let's see if we've got Alpha. So did they release Alpha 3 for this thing? Maybe they didn't release it. Oh, bam! Look at that. Let's see if it works. So this is a Q file. I haven't tried one of these yet, so we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, oh, hold the phone. It may work. Oh, Street Fighter the movie's awesome. Cammy, what's that say? If you know, I'll be stunned. I'm a big fan of the Alpha series, with the exception that I don't like what they did with throws. They made it harder to throw. It's 2 buttons or something like that. I never liked that. Otherwise, I like what they did. It's funny because I was not super keen on the idea of branching off the Street Fighter series at the time, but you know, it worked. In fact, the Alpha series blew away Street Fighter 3. I mean, blew it away. I was around when Street Fighter 3 came out in the arcade, and it died a death. That's it, Super Tech. That's exactly right. She did a fine job, too. She captured the essence of the part. Okay. Well, let's just go for it. I'm not the best hand at this, but I'll give her a whirl. Oh, yeah, look at that. My boy right here. The guy. Although I do like Blanca. There's a lot of guys in this I like. That's something else that's had going for it. Great roster, man. There's a lot of good ones in here. Thank God we know Sagat's blood type. Alright, let's see. Oh, Verlinto. Alright, it's one of the guys I'm not as familiar with. I believe this guy was in, he's from another game. I always heard, like, was it, I don't remember. It's been a while. Let me see what the buttons look like here. Oh, they got them set up right. I will say, playing this on this stick, yeah, we can get something done here. Yeah. V-trigger, sucker. Let's see here if I can remember how to throw. Is it the 2 medium punches? Is that what it is? Now, I'll figure it out later. It's not time now. Hey, don't charge me. Oh. Uh-oh. Not this time. You would have gotten thrown if I didn't. Yeah, that's a good one, too. I don't know who Danny is. So can you, I mean, tell me what you mean. Keep in mind that I'm from America and we're dumb. Is that her sister or something? You know, I haven't played a ton of fighting games with this joystick, but man, I can get used to it. It's not bad. I wish the buttons at the top weren't smaller. That's the one thing I don't like about it. And that's nasty. I like that. Come on. Yeah. Goodbye. That's what you get, son. I love it.
You win!
Hey, what's up, Biomega? It's your favorite Street Fighter of all the Street Fighters? Is that what you're saying? Listen, you can do much worse. I remember playing Street Fighter Alpha on the Brent's Game Boy Advance, right? And that's when I knew that mobile gaming had arrived, because this thing played great. I was stunned. I was like, man, if this thing had a backlight, we'd be in business. I couldn't believe how good it played on there. Oh, I see. That would explain it, Tech. Hey, Texas Foosballer! What's going on, Tex? Good to see you. We're playing some Sega Saturn tonight, my friend. I hate Ken. You die. Oh, so lucky. Everyone plays Ken. I don't know if it's like that all over the world, but in the States, everyone loves Ken. They love him. So you end up playing him over and over. It's funny, normally when I play Sagata, I mostly throw fireballs. I'm a fireball guy. But on Alpha series, I like getting more aggressive with him, because he's a real tough guy, and he gets inside. He can do some work in there. Those knees are nasty. He's got good distance too. If I can get the grabs off, like that's always been an issue of mine. Dude, I don't have it yet. I do have. In fact, I might jump in and get some more in Sunday with Luke. But I picked up the new WWE game. If anybody cares, those are fun to watch, even if you're not a wrestling fan. Come on, give it to me. Yes! Oh, you lucky sucker. I'm feeling pretty good on this one. It's okay. Yeah. In the face. You know, Cammy, since you've got a name based on Street Fighter, are you any good at Street Fighter? I don't think I've ever asked you that. It seems to me that if you're going to use the moniker, you better be a pretty good hand. Off me. Yeah. Dadgum you. There you go. Get in here. Get in here. Oh, no, he flipped me up. I've been sitting on this super for so long, I'm trying to get it off. He's kicking my butt with it. Come on. Oh, wasted it. Ah! Get off me! Uh-oh, not good. You know what? Can I get you to the corner? Oh! I'm telling you, the throws is killing me. The throws. Once I practice. I guess it goes without saying that that's awesome. Big thumbs up there. Let me get out of this. I actually tried MK2 on here earlier. And it's funny. I mean, it's okay. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination. And, okay, I'll have to reset this one. But it leaves out a lot of stuff, a lot of sound effects. I mean, a ton of like voice stuff, you know. What's your favorite Neo Geo fighter, Cammy? In fact, everyone in here, if you're into fighting games, just scream out what your favorite one is. I'm always interested. You know, I don't get to talk about fighting games that much because no one I know cares about them. Oh man, the weird one. I should have known. Garu's good. Listen, you can't beat Samurai Showdown 2, The Deuce, and also I like World Heroes, man. King of Fighters 97. That's a good one. Last Blade is good. Excellent. Those are all good choices. Waku Waku I just suck at. WWF counts, sure, that's in here. I mean, there's a real rare one in here, actually, if you'll indulge me. As I recall, look, this only got released, and this wasn't a home release. It only got released on the PC and a few of the consoles. It was a sequel to WWF WrestleMania. Oh, I like Soul. Yeah, Soul Blade's good. The Dreamcast, Soul Calibur was an outstanding game. Love that. That thing sold the Dreamcast right there. So good. Hey, we got more fighting game fans in here than I thought. Maybe I'll do a fighting game thing. So I'd love to fight some of you. That would be awesome. You can beat the crap out of me. I noticed that no one said Mortal Kombat as their favorite. I saw some people mention it. But Pit Fighter. Hey, listen, that game with Frankenstein from earlier might be my new favorite. That's it. Oh, text. Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat on that? That might be a trip right there. We'll just play around with this. See who's in it. It's been a while. I know Vader's in there. Owen Hart's in it. See Shawn Michaels. Hey, Bret the Hitman Hart right there. This guy sucks. Ahmed Johnson, Undertaker, Warrior, Triple H, Gold, Dust. Gosh, so many of these guys have passed away. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4 out of 10. Not good. Okay, well, I've got to play the Hitman. Yeah, I've seen your pictures, Cammy. You've got a pretty good setup down there, man.
Tonight, in the squared circle, Red Hart versus Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog.
One thing about the Neo Geo, they really did have they had so many good fighting games on that system. See, Fighting Vipers, that's DS, the Brent loves that game. Although I recall that was a real advanced game on the Saturn. You might try that one too.
Welcome everyone to the leader.
This is when the British Bulldog. I liked the Bulldog, but at the end of his career, he couldn't do as much as Let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Oh God!
Oh brother!
What was Brett whipping him with there? Oh!
Look out!
Trying to figure out how to grab. Oh God! Yeah.
Grueling WWF.
This one they went a little bit overboard with the arenas. Like we're in Britain. So if you guys in the UK, this is how Americans see the UK right here. Bunch of beef eaters, the Queen on a park bench or whatever. There we go. Trying to figure out how to grab. Oh, there it is.
Clothesline.
Okay, this. No. Oh,
This match is over.
man, not good. Let me try one more. Yeah, Fighters Mega Mix. That's one I never could get into. How many beef eaters are walking around over there? What's going on? Hey, they're playing your song. Let's try someone like the man they call Vader. I always loved this guy.
Tonight in the squared circle.
By the way, I've got the arcade board for the original WrestleMania, believe it or not, because I'm a wrestling fan, as you all know. And so I've got a lot of wrestling games in the arcade area. I own Matt Mania and Matt Mania 2 as well. I regret to say Matt Mania 2 was not good. The second Matt Mania.
Welcome to In Your
Mania
House.
Challenge is what it's called. Okay.
Here we go.
I don't remember having this much trouble with the first one, just grabbing. And they don't give you a chance to figure it out. There we go.
That'll cost them.
This thing had some great combos if you knew how to do them.
You're barking up the wrong tree when you mess with me.
Oh, I love that.
Let's get it on. Look out.
Oh, no.
All right.
And Vader should be able to lift guys. Some guys can lift. Oh, that was cool.
Oh, brother.
No.
Yes. What?
Almost got him. No, get up.
Not a good idea.
Oh, that was funny. All right.
This match
Listen,
is
I know what
over.
I'm like. Believe it or not, I was a decent hand at that at some point, but not today.
Welcome.
Let's try. I want to try that. What was that? If someone mentioned it, the Bronx game. What was that thing called again? Help me out here. Someone mentioned it a second ago. The one Brent likes. Last Bronx. I remember hearing that was a real one that really pushed the system. Here we go. Last Bronx. Give us a whirl. I don't think it is, unless it's in one of those packs. You know what I mean? Oh, Fighting Vipers. That's it. Don't. I got it confused with the crappier one. Well, we're here. We'll give a look at this real quick. Yeah, go. Was this before or after Fighting Vipers? I can't remember. Was this the prequel or the sequel to Fighting Vipers? Someone will know. Yes, look at these guys. Look pretty poor. Let's go with this guy. Yasaku. Yeah, it's funny that they abandoned Streets of Rage so readily after it was such a big favorite on the Genesis. I never understood that. Let's see how this works. Okay, there's your roll. Can you roll into the foreground or background in this? You can roll forward. Okay. I guess you can't. Kick. So this is sort of like controls, sort of like Virtua Fighter, I think. Yeah, that's block. So that means this should be a grab. And it is. So it's just like Virtua Fighter. By the way, Virtua Fighter 2 was great on this. Holy smokes. That was an outstanding port. They really did a good job. Yeah, this plays pretty nice. This is a good crowd in here tonight because you're indulging my fighting game habit. I love fighting games, but every time I do a stream, I know people hate them, but you guys seem to be okay with it, so I'm down. I might never get this chance again. Believe it or not, Super Tape, I actually had this for the PC. There was like a Windows version of this, I remember. And let me tell you something, you better have a 3D card. Alright, here we go. I mean, the moves, and it's like I said, it's very similar to Virtua Fighter, which I'm a big fan of. This may have ran on the same engine, I don't remember. You know, funny, size are a strange weapon. Because a lot of people don't understand that they're not actually sharp. Oh, they were size were farm utensils, effectively. I believe they were used for like harvesting wheat or something. But I believe they were Okinawa, where the people that ran the area just took away all the weapons, so they had to adapt crap, and just like Tons was, I think it was the same sort of deal. Now, don't hold me to this. I'm not like a historian, but this is as it was taught to me when I took karate back in the day. Would you get off me? Oh! Not bad. Let's go ahead and try the other one here. That played nicely though. So let's see if there's any. That's right. Hey, listen, that's the Aaron and Flack Booze Hour. We're gonna reminisce on ancient Okinawan history. That's how we're gonna do it. That's why everybody. The thing is, everyone else needs to drink. We just sit there. That's the. They had it backwards just to get through it. We did have them last year. I don't think they're gonna get up here this year because there's been Pat's not been feeling well, so we'll have to see. I will say we will have some pepperoni rolls. I just don't know if we'll have the same ones. Okay. So now we want to. My memory is goo. Fighting Vipers. Okay, let's see here. Fighting Vipers. 5S. Let's just try this one. I don't know which is different, so we'll try 6S. It's one better than 5S. Ah, that would explain it, Bio. You sound like a man who knows a little bit about the Saturn, my friend. Hey, look, there's Croc. We couldn't get that working properly earlier. I need to get some memory going here. All right, Fighting Vipers. Man, the roster seems smaller. Oh, the kid with the skateboard. I hate that guy. Let's take the fat guy. Any game that puts a tubby dude in, I'm on board.
Round 1. Let the action begin. Go!
I still can't tell if this is before or after the other one. Whoa! That's what you get. Oh, man. The butt. Oh, okay. I still can't seem to move into the different planes. I guess this isn't like Ballerina to Shinden or anything. This is like throws this guy speedball special there. This seems to be just what we do. We just punch it, wacky stuff back and forth. Man, these time limits are tight. Did we determine if this is before or after Last Bronx? I assume since it's got the cage that it's after. Oh! Trying some virtual fire. Oh, man. That charge up's nasty. Oh! Gotta remember, I've got to use the block button. Oh, I was out of juice there. I'll get him this time. If anybody else has some cunning Saturn games you want me to try, now's the time. Because after this one, I'm dry. Uh-oh, that ain't good. I never liked the jumping in these. That was always a problem. Oh, look at that. Bionic elbow. Dusty Rhodes would be proud. Bam, butt drop. Oh, that's how I do mine. Okay. There it is, Senton. Oh, Frodo in the house. Oh, Radiant Silver Gun, eh? All right. What's up, Frodo and Frodo's raiding crew? Welcome in. Tonight, we're playing Mystery Saturn games. Saturn games on original hardware. With all sorts of cockamamie additional doodads stuck in for funness. Oh! Look at this. Skater girl. Something tells me this is why this boy will die cold alone. You don't go out and start wailing on the first chick that rolls in. Oh! Alright, enough of that. Oh no, she knew my secret. Get up, get up! Speedball special. Bam! Yeah, I love it, Frodo. How'd the stream go over there, man? Uh-oh. Oh! He's got a special butt technique. There it is. Very good. I saw you guys were playing MSX, weren't you, Frodo? I've got one sitting right in front of me, man. It's a great little machine. Oh, no! She whipped me in the turnbuckle. Frodo, you can pick these things up pretty cheap if you're going down the real hardware zone. Who was your surprise visitor, man? Oh, yeah. Smash the cage. Oh, you mean like throw them through it? How do you do it? I'd like to try that. Holy smokes. That's awesome, dude. You know, the MSX is the next big thing, brother. It's getting over. I was surprised how reasonable it was to get a good one over here that plays everything, and they're really easy to use, too. I really enjoyed mine. And the game library is off the charts. Oh, no! Yeah, I still won. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Yeah. Come on, go through the cage. Go through the cage. This guy throws punches like the robot in Tekken. That's crazy, dude. Hey, small world, right? There it is. Oh, fuck. Well, it is doable, DS. Tex, you should get you one, man. I mean, I got this one, the A1. I got a real good deal on it, and it's great. You know, it really works great, and the multi-card's a real winner on it. I'm liking this more than I usually do. The arena, you know, I'd played other games that had this arena concept. It's a mixed bag. Get in it. It's odd that you can't move in the third dimension, though. That is, I mean, you couldn't. I guess it was the way it was a sign of the times. How did that happen, Frodo? Oh! Got that guy's armor. Yeah, bionic elbow, sucker. Oh, what was I doing there? I want to do that. No! Oh, must be like, maybe I'll throw him off the ropes or something. Oh! I shouldn't be paying more attention. Baldies? They were a really bad tag team in the ECW. Oh, here it comes. Don't no-sell my move. What are you doing? You're going to make it lose its effectiveness. Die! It's coming to put him through the fence. Oh, no! Table's turned. Get up. Oh, no! Oh, he's trying to get me. Oh, no! Yeah! I haven't played any shmups. If you know a shmup, I'll play it. I'm a schnuck for some shmup.
Round 1. Let the
Ha
action
ha! I
begin.
love it. I do have that one. In fact, I just added that one tonight. Oh no! Ooh, how do I do that move? That was cool. Yeah, you get some of that. After this game, I'll move on, win or lose. This is better than I thought it would. I mean, I'm enjoying it more than I used to. Maybe it's because Brittany used to beat the tar out of me. That does happen. I love to know what he's doing there, that little move he does. Because it doesn't do anything. Oh. There it is. Big boot, sucker. Frodo, how have you been doing, man? I haven't talked to you for a while. I hope everything's well. Looks like your Twitch is just blowing up. I see you on there all the time. You're always killing it. I watch some of the repeats. You're usually on too early for me or when I'm not home. Oh, man. Yeah, we're definitely going to try that one. And we'll try Batsugara. How did you not go out? Oh, no. He gave me the butt treatment. Oh, no. What? No, giant swing. That was awesome. How do I do that? Very good, Frodo. That's all you can do, man. It's a good thing about being in this hobby. You almost always got something to do, and then every once in a while you can even sit down and play some games. Oh. It's one of the things about, oh, look at that. Triple butt action. It's one of the things about doing, like having a YouTube channel or whatever, podcast. Sometimes that you forget that occasionally you can just play games for fun. All right, that was fun. That's what I'm doing tonight. That's why I like doing the old disaster stream. I get to sit around and just play whatever I want. It's great. All right, let's try some Radiant Silver Gun. Anybody import anything on the Saturn? Anybody in here importer? Yeah, you're a machine, Frodo. It's like you're on all the time, man. It's amazing that a few years ago you didn't do any streaming, and now you're a stream machine, man. Let's see if Radiant Silvergun is if we can play the US version. No, sir. I'm pretty sure it's on here, though. I think I saw it in Japan. Let's see here. Bam! Now let's see if it works. Ooh, bio. What is that? That's Mizubako Diabukin. See, I need some. I'm glad you're in here because I need a ringer that knows about this stuff. Whoa. Hey, treasure. You know they know what they're doing. Hey, yeah, man. Oh, dude, I love Liquid Kids. I didn't know that was available on here. I didn't mean to point at you, but I got excited. I love Liquid Kids. I love it. Of all the Bubble Bobbles and all that crap, that's the one I'm into. Liquid Kids. Liquid Kids. I had no idea there was they did a thing on here. I'm going to see if I've got that. It's your fave? Me and you, brother. Oh, Doug. Listen, listen, Doug. You know I love you, my friend. But I'm staying away from that. I can't take that much raw sexual action. Oh, forget to play. Doug right threw me for a loop there. Oh, yes, look at this. How nice, eh? That is a beauty. Oh, I gotta pay more attention. I was looking at the stuff in the background. One of the problems with these games is I suck at them because I am not good at paying attention to things. I'm good at not paying attention. Oh, God. Oh, it's got rapid fire. Thank you. Oh, that's not good. Where was the warning a minute ago? Here we go. Ooh, that ain't good. Oh, shoot. I thought that was a pickup. I'm an idiot. Okay, I got it. And that is... How would you drive that ship? That'd be no easy feat. I guess... Oh, I guess I'm blowing it up. But, yeah. I guess I'm great at that Radiant Silver Gun, Rob. There was a little slowdown right there. Faux show. Was this ever in the arcade, or was this a game? I mean, Treasure made it. I assume this was in the arcade at some point. Anybody know for sure? Yeah. Some people just aren't built for the old shmups. There are some I like, but they're almost always the slower ones. Like, game like this, there's so much going on, I can't tell what I can and can't touch, you know? Oh, God. This is madness right here. This is absolute madness. I hope I can hit that guy, because I'm going through him. Okay. Whoa. Oh, God! Is there a super missile of death? Oh, uh-oh, not good. Let's just go right past. Oh, my God! What? Ah! What the? Who can get past that? Rob, are you good at this game? Because this is what I hear about all the time. You know, but I mean, I like to meet the king dog that can get through this bad boy. So you're good at it, Bio. This is one of yours? No, anything. I need help. Help me. Everything I've got, use it. Oh, God. I love how the warning comes out after you go through what I just went through. Mickle. Be evasive. No kidding. Why don't you just say don't get shot? Whoa! Yeah! All right. I'm out of here. Listen, that is hard. That is hard. Come on. Too hard. Too hard. Let's try Batson Schmatzen. Steel Rat must have nerves of steel. Let's put it that way. Hey, the new Xevious that came out on the Amiga, by the way, Flag, top shelf. I fully endorse that. Hey, by the way, I don't want to self-promote here, but if you didn't catch ARG Presents this week, we did basically what is the Brazilian ZX Spectrum. It's a Brazilian sort of clone. But one of the games we did in this episode is made by this guy in Brazil. This thing is a must-play on the Spectrum. It's a must-play. It's very, very... I've never seen anything quite like it. And it's one that's definitely worth going out of your way. Just check the episode. If you don't want to watch it, just skip to where we're talking about, because I can't remember the name of it. It's got a Brazilian name. But this thing was super impressive. Okay, let's try this Batsayuga. I know I've added it. There it is. Here it is. Batsugan. Oh, yeah. Dude, the Amiga is just getting all the ports. Finally, it's happening. We were here to see it, Doug. We're getting to see it happen. We're getting some of that C64 action now. We're getting all the arcade stuff. I love it. As an arcade guy, I just love it. And hopefully this is introducing some people to the... it was a TK90X, I believe. The 95 was the better one, which we didn't cover, ironically. But man, the game's off the charts. You've never seen a ZX Spectre game look like this, Frodo. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Man, you got to go with the Iceman King Parsons. Here we go. Yeah, it could be. Oh, Adam, I just caught your newest episode of Commodore Chronicles, my friend. Another show that I'll enjoy. Between Sprite Castle and Commodore Chronicles, I've got the C64 covered. And I've enjoyed them both. I also want to mention that I really enjoyed Flack's last episode. If you don't know Flack, which I didn't think I would enjoy it was on movie special effects. I got to ask you, Flack, what happened? Because I was at the beginning of the episode, you mentioned that like you lost some of the audio or something like that. It wasn't anything major that went down, was it? I can't recall exactly what you said. I hate when that stuff happens. There's other words like technical snafus, and God only knows I've forgotten to hit the button. Heck, I'm not recording this stream. I meant to. I forgot to do it. I just have to, if I want to keep it, I'll have to go and get it off Twitch. That's it, dude. That's the one. That's the one, Frodo. It's funny, our buddy Happy Coding knows the guy. And he actually told him that we covered it, and he listened to the episode. He was, Happy sent me a picture of what he wrote in chat. It was real touching, man. I mean, the guy was, like, deeply moved. Petzo! What's going on, dude? You're catching one right now, my friend. We're playing Sega. Oh, my God. Oh, God! What the... Who can get past this? We're playing Batsaruga for about another 5 seconds. Then we're going to be playing something else after I get killed by this, whatever this thing is, underwater death machine. Oh! Yeah! That's what you get. I am the Iceman. Oh, yes. That's funny. Doesn't Audacity have some sort of automatic retention, or it doesn't save anything? I mean, that is a problem. I haven't updated my Audacity for a while. I'm going to keep this going here. Maybe that's good. OBS crashes on me all the time. I've gotten used to that, but Audacity, I've never really had any trouble with it. I had to sweeten the audio in the last ARG like you wouldn't believe, because it rained towards the end. That rain's killing me. It was okay during the weather episode, but any other time, it's quite annoying. Ooh, look at that. Man, this is smooth as silk. This one's a little more playable than the last one. What do you use now, Adam? Don't say a Mac. And don't say a C64 either. I'm not buying it. If Doug said an Amiga, I would buy that. I think Doug orders off Amazon with his Amiga. What are you drinking tonight, Tex? I didn't heard of that. Pretentious Studio? Sounds pretentious. It's more playable. It's still ultra death. These things, I mean, I used to go to an arcade when I lived in Lexington, Kentucky. I used to go to an arcade that was on campus, the Wildcat Arcade. I go there all the time because it was open till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I love this place. And I used to watch the foreign kids, presumably South Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and they would get hold of these games and they would take everyone to school. Like, they had the innate ability to, like, be awesome. Every once in a while you'd see like a native boy come in there and do well, but man, the Asian kids were just super great at these. I'm gonna probably try somebody else. And they also, some of those guys were absolutely top shelf at the fighting games too. I mean, really good. You know, I don't know what it is. It's something in the water over there, but I mean, they've got the skills. I mean, you're like, I will never be good at this. I can play this 1,000,000 times, and I like playing fighting games. I like games like this, but not this much. Too much. too hard. But yeah, it's good looking. Understandable. There's nothing worse than being on call when you're not at work. Ah, nice one, Doug. You have to pass away that technology. Of course, you have to watch it one frame at a time, right? And you have to download and convert the frame. That's it, though. You're right, Doug. That's the way I feel. But I mean, if that's your bag, you know, I'm all for it. You know, if that's your cup of tea. Let me see if I missed any suggestions up here. Keep them coming, man. If you've got one you'd like to see, I will play pretty much anything. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, God. I almost forgot about that one. Let's see if I've got that one. I'm hoping I've got that one, Bio. Let's see. What's it called? Miz? You know I'm not going to have it. Oh, I'm going to get it, though. I will definitely get it the next time. Because I would love to be able to try that out. But it's not in here. Dadgummit. I've got to write that down, too, because I'll forget it. Well, while we're here, we might as well try one of these other Japanese games, see what they've got. Look at that, the Konami Antiques MSX Collection. That's kind of interesting. Let's try Samurai Spirits. I always like that game. And see how that plays on here. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Ooh, Sega remakes. Now, wait a minute. As I recall, Outrun on here is really good, right? And isn't this supposed to be the premiere edition or something? I think I tried this the first time I tried this on stream. Let's try it. Let's try Outrun. I remember this was like the definitive edition for a while. Oh, man, I can't wait to try it, dude. I've got Fire Pro Wrestling for Windows right now. It's pretty good. AEW's new wrestling game comes out in a couple weeks. I'm looking forward to getting that. Oh, look at this. That's a cool screen, although I've been fooled before by the Amiga version. Whoa! Okay. Let's give this a whirl. You know, I've got an opinion here. If you don't like this game, you need to have your head examined, is my opinion. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with Passing Breeze.
Get ready.
You got a Steam Deck, dude? Hey, what's up, Happy? I was just talking about you, man. Let's see if it actually is an automatic car. It is. I've never played this with automatic shifting. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading what Doug wrote. Well, yeah, you know, I got to make a profit, Doug. And so what I do is I wear them for about 2 months, pack them back up, return them to the t-shirt shop, and then you get the... It's got genuine Aaron feeling in it, love and stuff. Trust me, if I wore the shirts, we wouldn't sell very many because I wear probably a bigger size than your average Amigos viewer, I hope. I'm working on it. Oh, this is nice, though, isn't it? This looks great. I'm still waiting for someone to remake this or port this over to the Amiga. Do us all a favor. In the National Nightmare. Gosh. Yeah, exactly. Get the Hoff on this. By the way, Hoff is busy all the time. That dude never sleeps, apparently. He's got his hands in all sorts of pies. Come on, at least get me to the first checkpoint. Yeah. That would have been embarrassing. There are some nice PC versions of this that are sort of like on Steam, you know? Like they're not actually Outrun, but they're like, it's like Kraut Run or Route Run. And they're pretty good ones, like Retro Racer or some crap, you know, stuff like that. If you look around, you can find some good ones. Boat showed me a real nice one. I'm sure some folks in here have played them. Trying to make up some time here. I've heard the emulation on those things is great, Frodo, but yeah, the modders, I mean, if you're like me and you've got a big Steam library that just sits there, I could absolutely see the appeal of a Steam Deck. I don't have the cash. You know, the funny thing is those handheld PCs are everywhere. Like that's the new hotness. It's gonna be tight here. If I can not wreck on this curve, I might make it. Yeah! That was a lot of time I made up right there. You can tell the timer's on super easy. I wouldn't have made that in the arcade. No chance. Move it, Porch. Look at the cloud cover. Holy smokes. You know, I remember, I'm this old. I remember as a kid walking to the arcade. This had just come out. And I don't know how many people remember this, but one of the gimmicks in this game was it had a force feedback control steering wheel, and it would race itself. You know, so you would be walking through the arcade and you would see Outrun, and the steering wheel would be playing itself. It would be moving on its own. It was so cool. I'm not sure I've ever seen another game that did that. But I mean, you talk about getting your attention. It worked. Oh man, I ain't making nowhere this time. Do you play any of those trucker games, DS? That was pretty good. Of course, it's hard to botch that game, in all honesty. Let's see if we can back out of here. There we go. We'll try to catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. I have played 3 Dirty Dwarves, actually. I have played that. Yeah, I remember that, Cammy, the remake, but I want to see some. I want to use the real hardware, man. Snow Runner, yeah, I played some of that stuff. You're kidding me. F1 racing, eh? Okay. Anybody in the chat have one of these jacked Saturns with the fin rear in it? I'd be interested if you do. I mean, now if you can get the knockoffs of them fairly cheaply. Let me see if we've got. I'm assuming it's Japanese. I tell you, it's not in there. Let me see if it's in the American area. Let's see here. I do not have it. I do not have Game Paradise. I'll have to look into it though. I'll have to grab it. Oh, it's okay. I'll definitely pull that out. Oh, it's the. Maybe check the T's. Make sure I don't have it. No, I don't see it. Let me check the Japanese side. I gotta stop doing that. Let's see here. I have a less than complete Japanese selection here to look at. Well, let's look in the Europe side. You never know. No. I don't have that either. We haven't tried anything from Europe. We'll try something out of there in a second. Oh, yeah, Golden Axe. I do have that for sure. Let me see here. Guardian Heroes. This game is highly touted. I remember playing it and being... I remember playing this with Bo at one time, and we were underwhelmed at the time. But I don't know if we were using real hardware or not. I think we might have been using emulation. There could have been some problems. It's funny, Sega Saturn emulation just sort of sprung up and got awesome, but for the longest time, this was a system that didn't emulate. You know, for a long time. And I've been sort of out of staying up to date on the emulation stuff. It just sort of appears, and I get it. There was a time where I was all up in it, but that time was long ago. Okay, Happy. Oh, by the way, Happy, I don't know if you heard it, but I gave you a shout out. Everybody give Happy some love. He separated his shoulder in a bike wreck. Not good. Give that man some love. Oh, you're a bust-a-move guy, Tex? Look at this. Completely animated. I believe these things pop in all the time in this game. Okay. Oh, good, man. Your x-ray looks god-awful. Oh, man. I know this is going to go down hard, but we'll give it a whirl. These characters. This guy looks pissed off. Let's go with him. I think I've got a light gunner in here somewhere for this thing. I don't know exactly where I've put it. I think I've got one. Interesting graphics in this. I believe this has, doesn't this have scaling as well? Here we go. How do I advance this thing? Come on. Not everyone likes unskippable dialogue in their game. You guys need to be, maybe if you're going to be biking like that, get you some training wheels. It's not embarrassing. Go get you some. You'll be all right. Or a sidecar, you know. Here we go. Oh, this is one where you move in and out of the foreground and background, isn't it? A la the old fighting game. Here we go. Gosh, can we just get to something? I'm begging you. Oh. Man, I don't have a lot of confidence in this party. Guy with a bunny. Chick. Okay, let's see what we got here. So that's your attack. That's your foreground, background. Oh, it's got shurikens. Oh, it's got 3 levels. Holy smokes. Who thought that was a good idea? I don't know what I was doing there. Oh. DS, are you a big fan of this one? Because, I mean, this is honestly, this is regarded as one of the classic Saturn games. And it's just one I never got along with. You know, the Art of Fighting is a game that does this, the fighting, and I never liked it either for the exact same reason. And there's a game on the Amiga, what's that called, where it's the one where you're trying to get back to movie reels. And it does this too, and I didn't like it in that either. Does he have a hand-to-hand attack? He does. Okay. Oh. The art in this is interesting. I will say that. I guess that's a spell he's doing. Yeah, I can understand this. I mean, this one also has you can play 2 people in this one. I know that was a draw, you know. So I mean, we talked about not having a Streets of Rage. I mean, I guess this is sort of like, this is where you're going. I mean, they were trying to be different, and I mean, it's not without its charm, no doubt. Oh, geez, you lost. Give up. Why did you hit that? Well, I thought I was just going to sit there and watch me get her killed. Look at this guy. As usual, make the bald guy evil. Unbelievable. All right, let's see what... I don't know if this... it just occurred to me that I'm not sure we have Golden Axe in here or not. Like, I don't think they made... The Golden Axe that was on here, I think is god-awful. I think it's Golden Axe, the fighting game. Let's find out. Man, Happy, your knowledge of this stuff is. I'm surprised that you're so astute in the ways of the Saturn. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this because it was requested, but get ready for the pain. You mean Daytona? Whoops. Wow. I guess that's what I get. All right. Oh, yeah? Very good, man. Why didn't that surprise me, Happy? It seems like people like us are always chipping crap. Axe Project 3. Oh, man. See, this makes you think it's going to be cool. I'm happy with the, like Blanca was in there. I'm certainly happy with the Finroar. Look at this. All right. And here we go. This is where it turns over. And the thing is, there was a perfectly good Golden Axe just sitting out there. You know, the arcade version that was awesome. Was it Revenge of Death Adder? It was great. This looks nice. Well, you can beat Death Adder. Who's going to pick someone else? You have to be an idiot. They gave him the awesome shield. My God, it took that long to load with an SD card. Alright, I'll see what we can do here. Alright, yeah. Alright, it uses all the buttons. That's kind of cool. Is block backwards? No, okay, yeah, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oh! Hey, what's up, Brock? We're playing a bunch of Mystery Saturn games tonight. Oh, yeah. What if it charge it up before it works? I know it's a good choice to play Saturn, but it's not a good choice to play this, for sure. Oh, no! I'm surprised that there are so many fans of Saturn. I mean, no, I didn't know anyone that had one back in the day. I mean, nobody had one. My brother and his friend got one, but it was well after that. You know, Saturn was on its way out. But aside from them, I didn't know anybody had one. This blade's kind of stiff. I mean, it actually looks pretty good. I'll say that. That looks okay. There it is. Swinging like a baseball bat. Nope. You can see it right here, man. I just got the HDMI output for it today, so I thought we'd get a whirl. I'm actually quite pleased with this cheapo HDMI solution. If only the Xbox OG would be so kind as to function as well as this thing does. Come on, come in here. Come into my... Oh, fireball. Oh! This guy's gonna try to cheese his way back into the fight. No. No, sir. No! No, no! Yeah, there it is. I want to see one other person at least. Yeah, a lot of people picked it up specifically for one of those games. Like I said, Virtua Fighter 2. It's funny, Virtua Fighter 1, they sort of dropped the ball on, then they reissued it. Yeah. Here's the thing I bought, as I mentioned earlier in the stream. It's the HD link cable for the Sega Saturn. 48K poo-pooed it because it's from Pound. Pound doesn't have a great rep, and he's right. But it's not bad. I mean, you're seeing it right now. I've been playing it, so the lag is... I mean, I can't blame the lag for my, you know, inabilities. I've had some good runs on some of this stuff. Yeah, I've heard about different... There are better ways to do stuff, but I like the easier way. And certainly, a lot of these things are real expensive. Oh, Green. That's his name. Oh, man. That's an excellent point. Oh, headbutt. I'm having all kinds of trouble getting off special moves. I do like the fact that they got the little dwarves out there. I think if this game had a better... If they had more interesting, like, powers, I mean, I think it would have been more well-received. It's a good-looking game. It really is. I think it's attractive. Oh, man. That's big money right there. Yeah, this has got the Fenrir on it, Brock. Oh, man, that was slick. I like that. Man, this guy's fighting me like I play Blanca. Get me in a corner. Oh, no! Well, that's it. Oh, no! Still around. Now I'm dead. There it was. Oh, God. Horrible. Horrible. Could have been better. All right, let's see. We'll try one or two more. I mean, gosh, I've been on for a while. Layer section of Battle Galaga. Okay, we'll look for that one. I love that. I'm glad I learned that little trick there. I'll see if we've got that one. That's a weird name. Battle. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I can't believe it. Oh. All right, got it. Oh, Electronic Arts. I was just bad-mouthing these guys. All right. Ooh. Uh-oh. This already looks hard. Battle Galaga. All right. Score attack, eh? I like when they break it up. What we got here? Okay, looks like some wacky plays on some old original. Let's go with that. Yeah. Hope it's got rapid fire, so I don't have to kill myself. Yes. Well, time to humiliate myself yet again. Look at that, though. God, you got to give it credit. This thing, it renders these things just beautifully. I mean, that is gorgeous. I love the depth that you get from that. Shoot, the first bullet out. Here we go. All these little parts and stuff that make it's tough to see what's happening here. Shoot. Oh, I was doing okay there for a minute. Trying to figure out what my super bomb is. I don't think I have one yet. Oh! God, I suck so bad. I'd love to have one of you guys show me how it's done sometime. If any of you guys are rigged, are in the if you're part of our Discord and you're rigged for streaming, you know, we could always have some Discord parties, and we could all just stream some different stuff and watch. It'd be kind of fun. I've thought about doing that. If you're interested in showing us your skills and prowess, and you don't do actively, you know, update the upload to YouTube or anything. They've really streamlined Discord quite a bit. They've added a lot of different options to it. We've been having watch-alongs in there for wrestling and doing all kinds of fun stuff. Look at that, man. When you hit that button, you're really going to work. Well, I got past something. Yay. Oh, man. That's cool. That died cool. Oh! These one-hit, one-kills are brutal. I think that's what this is. Like, I don't understand how anyone can get past this stuff. It's just unbelievable to me. I watch a lot of speed running, and that's another thing. I mean, people's ability to do this stuff. It's remarkable. I wish I was that good a player. I mean, I've got my strengths, but you guys are remarkable. All right, enough of that. Horrible. TSI Poker Night, exactly. That is fun. All right, let's try one for the road. Let me see what we got here. Daytona, USA. Let's give that one a whirl. Everybody likes Daytona. We can all sing the song. Let's see here. Daytona Championship Circuit. I think this is the good one. Let's play a Japanese version. It's almost always better than the American version. Hey, Happy, I meant to ask you how far into your game or your Happy Coding, everybody. If you check out his channel, Happy Coding ZX, he has been streaming himself and some of his friends putting together a new game, among other things. How's that coming along, Happy? I think I saw a little YouTube preview of what you've been working on the other day. Oh, man, I forgot you got Tomb Raider on here. I just took the 75% done. Very good. You can learn a little something from Happy. You can check him out on the Amigos Stream Team channel. I post this stuff every week or two, and the whole series should be up there when he's done. If you're not catching him live, make sure you add Happy Coding ZX to your liked Twitch channels. Here we go. Oh, 2-player battle. That's kind of neat. Wonder how that works. Let's see here. Oh, Dinosaur Canyon. Let's go for that. Let's see what we got here. Maybe Magic.
Gentlemen, start.
I remember not liking this. I owned this, but I didn't like it. But I didn't have this version, so we'll see how this one plays. Bam. Go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Anybody ever link Saturns? I don't think I've ever seen that that happen. This actually looks better than I remember. I remember the problem was the controls on this, though. This game definitely needs a wheel, an analog controller. I mean, it's super sensitive. Oh! That's why I always pick a slower car with better grip, because it's so hard to stay on the track. It's one of the things I admire about the PlayStation when they came up with the analog, the very famous analog controlled PlayStation sticks. I mean, those things weren't what I'd call the best analog of all time. I mean, they were a lot better than nothing. Oh, they've got a Saturn port of that? Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I think I've got a wheel for it somewhere, but I don't know where. I've got a bunch of stuff. I know I've got one for the Xbox sitting around, and I've got one for the N64, too. I'm an idiot. I got a bunch of crap. But I like the N64. I was a big fan, still am a big fan of the San Francisco Rush and Rush 2049. I love those games. And the N64 had pretty good versions, and they also had a game called Rush USA, I think that's what it was called. It was like a unique game that didn't come out on every system, so I used to play a lot of that, and I had the wheel for the N64. In fact, I thought the N64 was pretty much crap, but the racing games are pretty good. The racing games and the wrestling games, that's what I was into on there. This is the two. Although I've got a jacked N64 over here. I mean, I've learned to love it. I mean, I'm not getting anywhere. You can't stay on the road in this game. Yeah, it's on the Dreamcast, too. It was great. And also, it's an arcade game, so you can play in the arcade. It's a real fun Rush game. My boy likes the battle mode. If you ever go in my channel name that's got my name in it, there's a thing on there called the Luke Show, and me and Luke would play games and stream them and record them, and that was one of the ones we played a lot on there. The old Saturn, the Dreamcast version of Rush 2049. It's a real fun game. It's funny, when San Francisco Rush was out, just came to the home, I had picked up one of these Banshee cards for the PC that had the 3D and the VGA all in one card, which at the time that was unique, because up until that point you had to have a unique 3D card and a unique video card. You had to run one to the other one, and the Banshee card I had came with a home version of San Francisco Rush to Rock, so it was kind of neat. Well, I think 2.5 hours is probably enough Saturn for anyone. We'll take it to the house, everybody. thank you so much for lending me your brains to help me pick out some fun games. I had a great time. Too much fun, everybody. I'm going to hop off here, get some dinner, and then get prepped for tomorrow, because at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself, everyone's favorite John Bodekar Schaller, will be getting back together in the arcade out there to record some shows. We're going to be recording the Coco show with a game called Karate. You know it's going to be great. We're doing an Amigos on, what are we doing? The Amiga Tubin. Everyone's favorite, Tubin. I love Tubin. And we're doing an Atari ST show tomorrow on Speedball 1. Should be a lot of fun. So please tune in, check us out. Thanks everybody who joined up. Appreciate it. Great to see a lot of you guys. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. Until next time, adios.